My name is Alan Lack and you're watching Bison TV.
We start tonight's show with a crazy mascot goalie and a very welcome return to the Basingstoke arena for Alex Simmons, as home rule for the pool ball win agency's Basingstoke Bison potentially faced its toughest challenge of the season on Saturday. No, not the ice resurfacer breaking down, nor that official's attempt at covering up the footage, but the reigning champions from Telford coming to town in an early season cracker for those in attendance. The Bison themselves were stung by the Bracknell Bees the previous weekend, and perhaps with that in mind set about wounding the Tigers' pride early on. The old adage of playing to the whistle paying off for the Bison, as Ryan Watt eventually bundled the puck over the line less than a minute and a half into the game. Maybe from the wide angle you didn't catch it, but thanks to our Barracuda Networks replay, here's how it sneaked across the line. And there was no let up in the stampede early on, with Joe Greener the next to seriously test Thomas Murdy in the Tigers' net. The goalie coming up with the goods this time though, somehow, some way, as the first period ended with the Bison 1 up. Another strong start was expected from the pool ball win agency's Basingstoke Bison in the second to assert their dominance, and who better to do it than Captain Aaron Connolly himself, taking the zone at speed before releasing his shot through the screen for the Bison's second. Sadly for Murdy, he probably didn't see the puck first time, but don't worry, the Barracuda Networks replay will point that one out. And before our DJ could complete his announcement, Thomas Karpov decided he would get in on the scoring himself with a simply sublime finish. Accelerating the speed of the Bison business with the Barracuda Networks replay, check out for the fake from Karpov to create the gap to finish. The red light also spelling danger for Murdy, as after a Tigers timeout he found himself replaced by Sam Gospel. That change and a power play opportunity did seem to give the Tigers a spark once more, the puck eventually working itself out to the point for the big shot, which Phil Hill was able to tip home to make it 3-1. But a 4-on-3 power play the way of the Bison would see them restore their 3-goal advantage after their patient build-up eventually paid off. Sam Zajac 40 had delivered a total threat protection, but the Barracuda Networks replay shows it bounced off his stick, over Gospel and into the net. As the saying goes, them's the breaks. No doubt about the next goal for the Stampede though, as once again their patient build-up paid off. If anything, Ryan Watt could have been the one celebrating. Or Thomas Karpov at the front of the net. Instead, the Czech sniper decided to fire one in from distance. Eyes on the Barracuda Networks replay to show the number of bodies around the net, Gospel having little chance of a free side to the puck as the hosts made it 5. The Tigers were trying their hardest to find a way back into the game, and just because there was a 4-goal lead, it didn't mean there was the chance for a little bit of rough and tumble. Making it nice and cosy in the Bison penalty box. However, the resulting 5-on-3 power play didn't make for pretty reading for the herd. In fact, the only thing they could be grateful of as Peter Zasmo scored was that the penalty expired, meaning that the Bison would immediately return to full strength. And it would prove the difference as the hosts restored their 4-goal advantage. Again, Ryan Watt unlucky not to get his second of the night before Kurt Reynolds' drive found a way into the net, bringing the home crowd to their feet and the Barracuda Networks replay to our screen as a superb second period came to a close. Despite all that action, the Pool Ball Agency's Basingstoke Bison still had 20 minutes to play. Stuart Mogg and Aaron Connolly making sure the Tigers knew they were still hungry for more. But despite their heavy deficit, it would be Telford the next to find themselves on the score sheet, with Max Brebeer getting perhaps the assist of the season before Dan Davies found the back of the net. Remember folks, ice is slippy. A power play opportunity nearly saw Telford get another puck into the net. Thomas Hiblovsky coming up with a double save before bizarrely picking up a delay of the game penalty, and again making it even cosier in the Bison penalty box. Have to get John to make a bigger one. The herd would manage to kill that, but couldn't stop Macaulay Hayward from getting himself onto the score sheet. A late blast for the Tigers doing little to dampen the home enthusiasm. The Pool Ball Agency's Basingstoke Bison claiming a 6-4 win and maintaining their 100% home record.